Today, we've got the absolute best Yu-Gi-Oh! Mail day you will ever see. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm CardBreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. It's been a long time since we've done a mail day video here on the channel, so I've accumulated a lot of stuff that I'm working on building my collection that I am very excited to share with you guys. So please grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy, because this is going to be a fun one. Before we get into today's opening, you guys know I've got you with an epic giveaway like always. We're giving away this Inferno Fire Blast to one lucky winner. Enter for a chance to win. Make sure you leave a like on today's video. Make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you guys ring that bell. And let me know your favorite 3 items from this video. There's plenty to choose from, I can promise you that. And let me know what you are working on in your collection. But let's get into this mail day video. I cannot wait to see all this stuff. All right, let's get into all this amazing mail. I'm going to do my absolute best to shout out everyone that I did purchase these cards from. It's been a while since I bought some of this stuff, so I'll do my absolute best to recall and shout everyone out, of course, because that's just what we do here on the channel. But let's kick things off with our first piece of mail. I do believe this one comes from Cameron Gaming TCG, if I remember correctly. Yes, I do remember this one. So I'm not going to inspect every single card individually, because we're going to be here forever if we do that. But I did actually grab this from Cameron Gaming TCG and Collectibles. It is a first edition Ancient Prophecy Future Visions and a Gaia Drake the Universal Force first edition from Star Strike Blast Ultimate Rare. Only comes in first edition because that's the only printing of Star Strike Blast. Beautiful card. My friend Cameron, thank you so much for this stuff. And basically, for you guys who do not know, I'm working on first edition master sets of all DM era, the original dual monsters, of course, GX and 5Ds. That's masters sets of, like, the commons, rares, ultimates, ghosts, everything. We're gonna be working on that one for a while, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy this stuff, guys. We've got a little bit of a mixture of everything. I don't remember who this next bit of mail is from, but if I remember the card, I'll probably remember who I bought it from. So, oh, this one actually, I think this came from a eBay seller. So this one, what is amazing, so I didn't even pick up this Dark Magician. What's crazy is I picked up the card that's behind it, which is this Change of Heart first edition from Legendary Collection Yugi's World. The guy hit me up and he's like, hey, what type of freebie do you want? He's like, do you want a spell card? Do you want an effect monster? Do you want a spellcaster? I'm like, you know what? I love spellcasters. And so he tossed in this Dark Magician first ed from Legendary Collection Yugi's World, which is another collection goal of mine. I'm working on all these secrets for Legendary Collection Yugi's World, Joey's World, and Kaiba Collection, all in first edition, and this is really good progress. 2 people down in this mail day video, and we are just getting started. This next bit of our mail is a slab, actually, and guys, you've been a follower on the channel for a while and watched me grow my collection. You know how much this next slab means to me. This is a first edition PSA 10 Vampire Lord from Dark Crisis. You can't get much better than that, guys. I am so close to finishing this set in PSA 10. If you recall from about, a year and a half, 2 years ago when I first started this hunt, I was trying to get all the PSA 9 holos. Well, we completed that, and now we are working on the PSA 10 holos, and we are slowly chipping away. Here's a big one to knock off that list, of course. That is a very beautiful one that I'm very, very happy to add to the collection. And so what I did, if you guys can obviously see, I did snip open like all of this mail just to kind of save some time, because there's like 40 packages to go into, and I just want to save a little bit. Well, there's my address. I am actually moving soon, so this is kind of irrelevant now, but I will try and blur that out, of course. And let's see what we've got. We've got some stuff. This is from, oh my gosh, what is their name? Forbidden Pool? Forbidden Yugioh? Forbidden something, I think. I'll be sure to pop that up on the screen if I can remember it. But I got a couple cards from them. I've got I'm not going to say first edition, it's automatically first edition. A Red Eyes, a Dark Dragoon from the Mega Pack. I had to pick that one up because if you missed it, I did pull a Starlight Rare. Then we've got the Mega Tin. This is the Mega Pack 2022, I believe, of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon as the Prismatic Rare. And then here's a big one, guys. I've been hunting this guy in really good condition for a hot minute. This is Elemental Hero Chaos Neos. Beautiful secret rare from Gladiator's Assault first edition. This card isn't incredibly hard to come by, but it's hard to find in like really good condition. So I'm definitely very happy to add that one to the collection. I took this out of the packaging. This came from eBay, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what is inside of this one. Let's slide those out. Let's see what slab we've got. Oh, we got some freebie. What is this? This is Zera the Mant. That is actually pretty cool. And then there's a Kaiser Glider. So this is another, of course, Dark Crisis PSA 10 first ed. I picked this up on eBay for like a steal. It was like $45 or $50, like something incredibly cheap. I couldn't believe it. I jumped on it immediately. Like, you don't see these prices all that often. Our next piece of our mail does come from Pink Cape Collectibles. I bought a ton of stuff from them in the past. This is a big one, guys. I've been hunting this card for, I guess, 2 years now since the set first released. So this This actually helps complete my set. Let me see, is it backwards? It is not. So let's go backwards with this one, because we gotta keep the suspense a little bit higher for this. We're gonna take it out of this team bag. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I finally own this card, guys. You can tell it's a pretty expensive one if it's double top loaded like that. So let's turn this around in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it is a Dark Magician Ghost Rare. I've been hunting this one for a long time, because if you guys know anything about Ghosts from the Past, the first printing, specifically the Dark Magician, it was prone to so many pinholes and just horrible print quality. This one has no pinholes, nothing like that. It's off center, which I don't care. I'm not grading it. This is just going to go in the binder, but golly, guys, just look at this stuff. It's going to be tough for you guys to pick 2 of your favorite cards for this this incredible mail day. This next one actually is internationally. This one comes from, it's Yami TGA or GTA, Yami, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I'll be sure to pop up the information on the screen. This is actually another Dark Magician that I'd pick up from them here recently. This is a faded, a nicely faded, not full fade, of course, not heavy fade, max fade, whatever you want to call it, but a very nicely faded, a very good condition Dark Magician that, gosh, guys, like, they just don't make them like this anymore. Like, it's just crazy to look at the Ghost Rare and then see this stuff. Like, that's just, like, mind-blowing that stuff like that actually exists out there in the Yu-Gi-Oh world, of course. And then going into our next one, I don't remember what this one is. Actually, I think I do. This one comes from, oh gosh, what's their name? It starts with a D on Instagram. I'm drawing a complete blank right now. I'll be sure to pop up their information on the screen. Dolphins TCG, that's what it is. Dolphin TCG. He hooked me up with this beautiful card to match the other pair that goes with this. This is a very, very bloody Dark Magician PSA 9. It's hard to see with this lighting right now, but this card does have like full entire hollow bleed. You guys can kind of see it a little bit, but this card, like, this, the whole entire card is like almost missing a hollow layer. Like, that was 3 Dark Magicians in a row. You guys got to pick one. Which one of those is your favorite? Moving right along, we've got my good friend Yu-Gi-Oh! Corp Trades. It's either Trade or Trader, something like that. This is a big one too, guys. Like, everything is a big card with this mail day. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. So this next one is a Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yes, this is a banned card, but maybe one day it'll come off the ban list and the price will just continue to skyrocket, but the price is just too low on this card to be how good it is, and it's an ultimate rare. Like, you just don't make them better looking than this anymore. It is incredible. This card looks stunning. You know, you can't really see too well, like, obviously from the glare from the top loader and everything like that, and the lighting and through the top loader, but oh my gosh, that card is amazing. And then going into our next mail, I'm not quite sure who this one is. We're just going to have to get into it and see. Actually, I think I remember just by looking at their name and the sleeve here. I don't think there's anything else inside this packaging. No, that's it right there. Here we go, guys. This is a big one because I'm pretty sure I remember who this is from. This is the quarter century rare Magicians of Bonds and Unity. If you've been following the channel, me on Instagram, you've been watching the videos when we open up Duelist Nexus, this was the #1 card I had to own from the set. And honestly, Duelist Nexus is so cheap right now. So the prices are continuing to fall for a lot of the quarter century rares, but you guys know my love to the spellcasters. How can you go wrong with different versions of, you know, Dark Magician Girl? They honestly just, they don't make them better than that, guys. Like, they really don't. We are going way back to the day when my friend Honest Works First was still selling a bunch of cards on his Instagram. I know he's trying to make a comeback. He just got a lot of stuff going on, but this card does come from my friend Honest Works First, if I can actually get it out of here. Let's see. So we've got this Mega Phantom Beast, the Jacuslin. That's not what we got here for. This is the Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons Starlight Rare. Like, this is another card that is insanely cheap. It doesn't make any sense how cheap this card is to be as nostalgic as it is. It is a Gaia the Dragon Champion card as a Starlight Rare. I get it. It probably doesn't see as much play as others, you know, would like to see or use to make it more expensive, but guys, it's a Gaia card. Like, they don't make them like that. Like, they don't. Well, they make them like that now, but, you know, cool cards like that, you gotta buy them if you're a vintage, you know, nostalgic collector, things like that. I don't know who this next bit of mail is from. Let's see just what these cards are. Oh, I know what this is. This comes from my guy, N7 Saren. So this is going to be a huge card, guys. He actually threw in a free gift, obviously, with the notation there. Looks like we've actually got an ultimate rare. So N7 Saren, thank you so much. He has supplied so much product for the channel. A lot of really good product, a lot of really good cards, so I don't want to spoil it too much. We're going to see what these free cards are first. So we have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. You guys can maybe guess what this card might be. We've got a Blue Eyes there. Let's see what these freebies are. Thank you so much for these freebies. We got an Ultimate Rare BES Crystal Core, a Sinister Serpent from Stairway to Distant Duel, and then a Lightning Vortex from DR1? No, DR3. DR1 didn't really make much sense. But Dark Revelation 3, that's a big one. The Lightning Vortex is never like a cheap card, so that is huge. Thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate that. And you guys really need to go check out all these sailors that we're shelding out because they obviously supply some really good heat if I'm buying from them. So here we go. We've got, this is, I believe, a Max Fade Blue Eyes White Dragon starter deck Kaiba. You can kind of tell by looking at the stars and then the attribute. The attribute, I believe, could be a little bit deeper saturation, or not deeper saturation, but less saturation, like deeper, like, I guess, fading, I guess you could call it. But this card just looks stunning. It's considered the Kiwi Dragon because it kind of looks like a kiwi with like the yellowish greenish tint to it that it has. Like, guys, this is just unbelievable. I've had this card sitting for like maybe 3 or 4 months now, just waiting to do a mail day, and it is amazing to actually hold this one finally. These next few cards come from my good friend Sick. I think it's Sick AJ25 on Instagram. I did go ahead and take him out of the bubble mailer just to make this easier because it was wrapped up like really tight. So this is, it's not a sealed pack, but what it is, he actually opened up a bunch of like Power of the Duelist. He opened up a bunch of Cybernetic Revolution, Enemy of Justice, and I think Rise of Destiny. And we pretty much like grabbed whatever he pulled, plus some of the commons and rares. So I do have a ton of those already tucked away. We've got the contents of the Cybernetic Revolution pack, Power of the Duelist, and Enemy of Justice. Plus, some of the big stuff he did pull. He pulled some crazy cards while he was going on a rampage and just opening packs. So we do have a Hero Flash First Edition Ultimate Rare from Enemy of Justice, an Alien Warrior from this is from Power of the Duelist, excuse me. Ultimate Rare Alien Warrior. We've got the Ultra Rare Elemental Hero Dark Neos First Ed, the cover card of Power of the Duelist, an Ultimate Tyranno Super Rare, beautiful card. These are all packed fresh. Super Viacroid Jumbo Drill, Destiny Hero Dogma. We got the Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. These are all from Power of the Duelist. Next one, this is a nice one that he pulled. It's not the Ultimate Rare, but of course it is the Ultra Rare Power Bond from Cybernetic Revolution. Beautiful card. We got the Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon from Enemy of Justice. And here's a really nice one, guys. I've been hunting this guy for a hot minute in really good condition. It's hard to find. One of the best looking Ultimate Rares from Rise of Destiny. The Mystic Swordsman, level 7, absolutely beautiful. And then we do have the Overload Fusion. This comes from Power of the Duelist. Just beautiful lineup of cards. Like, this is just insane. Again, I told you guys I'm collecting master sets of the Duel Monsters era, 5Ds, GX, all that good stuff. So this helps make huge progress. And speaking of which, we've got, I believe this comes from the man himself, Ruxin34. And then we do have another envelope. I believe one is a 5Ds card and one is a really big GX card. Here we go. Let's just turn this over. It is the Moon Dragon. I think it's Quilla? I don't know how you actually pronounce that one. So obviously I apologize for those of you, the police down in the comment section that get on me and how I don't pronounce cards right all the time. But it is a beautiful ultimate rare that we did pick up from Ruxin. And then let's get into this top-loaded. Got that tape off. That is my #1 enemy. Plastic wrapper and tape is just insane. But here's a really nice one, guys. This is, let me take this out of this team bag. Sorry for all the noise and stuff. But we have a beautiful Grand Marg, the Rock Monarch. This card was basically pack fresh. It just had some like scuffing on the back, which Ruxin and I worked out a really good price for this card. It is a first edition Ultimate Rare from Flaming Eternity. You just don't see cards like this all that often pop up, you know, in really good condition for a really good price. So of course I had to jump on that and go ahead and buy it just because good deals, when there's deals to be made, you're going to go ahead and grab them. This next one, this comes from, I think I bought these cards. Yeah, so I bought these cards from, let me get these out of here. Yeah, that's all of it. I bought these actually from Friendly Card. I think it's Friendly Car Guy now on Instagram, but his previous name was Friendly Card Guy. And then also Yorkshire is the one who middleman this for me. So Friendly Card Guy, aka Rick, did ship them over to York, and then he shipped them to me. So I've got a Meteor of Destruction, Flaming Eternity Ultimate Rare. I think there's just 2 cards in here. I think that's all I picked up from him. And this is a Big Tusked Mammoth. This is also from Flaming Eternity Ultimate Rare. Like, you don't make the Ultimate Rares of this era, like Soul the Duelist, Flaming Eternity, all of this stuff. You know, Soul, Rise of Destiny, I forgot one. The Lost Millennium, all those early GX, they look amazing as Ultimate Rares. And that's why, you know, I set out the goal of trying to collect all of them. Let's go right into our next little bundle of mail. I don't remember who this one actually comes from. If I can remember it, I'll be sure to pop it up on the screen just so you guys are aware who it is. We're going to get into this. I think I remember what card it is because I remember when it came in, I started to open it just because I was like, what is this? And then I pulled it out. I'm like, wait a minute. I remember what this card is. This is not a cheap one. It's not one you see like every day. Let's get this out of there just like that and pull her on out. Oh my gosh, this card is so faded. That is crazy. So what I'm trying to do, if I can, you know, within budget, of course, I'm going to try and get all of the Metal Raiders hollows that are fully faded. Just like, look at this card, guys. That is unbelievable. It is no longer like not like an off yellow. This is like a gold, like really just strange deep yellow. Like it almost matches like Thor's like horns or whatever that is on his suit of armor right there. Like that's incredible. These next few cards come from my guy Grand Poppy's Card Shop. Oh my gosh, do you always have some of the most incredible sales? And of course, we've got to purchase from you whenever you're making some really good sales. We got the goods out there, man. So we've got a Pyro Tool Dragon. The reason I picked these up, you guys may know, I'm also working on a promo set when it's basically the European print version of these secret rares. I'm trying to only collect the European prints if I can. And then the lighting and everything does not do it justice right now for how beautiful these Euros look. Got an Ancient Fairy Dragon from the 10 promos, absolutely gorgeous card, and then a Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. And then also, you guys know my love for the Illusion of Chaos. It is my favorite spellcaster monster, of course, besides the original Dark Magician. We do have some nice looking Euro Speed Duel GX like secrets and stuff. There is the Water Dragon, and then on the back is the Kazajan. And of course, you know I had to pick up the Gate Guardian, very beautiful card, and there is that beautiful Illusion of Chaos. Onto this last little mini bundle. Again, this does come from Grand Poppy's Card Shop. Very much appreciated, my friend. We've got some more cards coming into here. We've got a Colossal Fighter Assault Mode from Crimson Crisis, one of my favorite 5D sets because of the Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode. On the back there, we've got the Elemental Hero Tempest. You guys can see right away how beautiful that Euro Secret Rare just pops. And then here's a promo that I do not have yet, Elemental Hero Nebula Neos. And then on to complete the set, we've got the Suijin, and then, of course, on the back, the Sangha of the Thunder. To really help complete all of those Gate Guardian pieces. Grand Puppy's Card Shop, thank you, my friend. I know you've kind of been off and, not really selling too many cards, so I hope everything's going really well. I hope you do check out this video. And then going into our next person, this comes from my boy, Creed. He did send us over some holos that we needed, I believe, from the GX era, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yes, there we go. So it is a Brain Control Super Rare from the Lost Millennium First Edition. I believe he pulled this stuff himself, so we do have that one. And then on the back here is the Hiriko Sphinx card that, you see this one all the time. It's just First Edition, pack fresh stuff. You really can't beat that, that's for sure. And then going right into our next part of our mail, I actually don't remember who this is from. Oh, no, this came from a guy in Australia. I met him in a Facebook group, and we kind of like went back and forth for months and months and months. To really just see what type of deal we could work out. Coming from Australia, the prices were a little bit more expensive, especially to do shipping and everything, but we finally worked out a deal. So here are the cards we picked up. These are all pack fresh. Basically, he collected like way back in the day, and he put these cards tucked away into a binder, hasn't really touched them since then. So we've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, fresh from the starter deck, absolutely like nothing wrong with this card. It does actually have a little bit of Hollow Bleed, which that's going to go into the binder. We got a Mobius the Frost Monarch Super Rare First Edition. Gorgeous card. Of course, we're going to love that one. And then I think these are, just one at a time. And we've got the Ectoplasmer. I think I have this one, but by the time like him and I came up with a deal, I had already picked up so many cards. I'm like, all right, I already have the Ectoplasmer First Edition, but we worked out a deal. I ended up grabbing that one from him too. And here's a big one. It's not the Ultimate Rare, but this is the Ultra Rare Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 8. From Soul of the Duelist. Just a very beautiful card, guys. Like, even in Ultra Rare, this card looks stunning. Our next one is the Penumbral Soldier Lady Ultimate Rare. This is a card you don't want to pull if you open up a hobby box of Soul of the Duelist, because this is a super rare. So if you get this, that really sucks, of course. And then there's the Super to follow up with that one. And then the next one is another matching pair. We've got the Hallowed Life Barrier Ultimate Rare First Edition. Very beautiful card. And then the last one is the super rare of that same one. I hope you guys are enjoying this mail day video so far. This has just been unbelievable to be able to add these cards to the collection. We're going to pull these cards out of here. Again, that has my address on there, but I'm moving soon, so it doesn't really bother me. You guys can mail me some stuff if you want. You guys already know my stuff if you have shipped me stuff before. But we do have some beautiful European prints. These did come from the EU. So we've got the Slifer for the Sky Dragon 10 promo, and a card that I've been hunting for so long in really good condition is the Guilford the Lightning European print Secret Rare 10 promo. This card just looks stunning in comparison to an original NA print. And then on the back, we've got some more 10 promos. We've got the Blackwing Elfin the Raven. You'd like never see this card get open for a 10 promo. So to find this one in near mint plus to mint condition and Euro print is almost like just, it's unbelievable to be able to find that one. And then it is the Obelisk the Tormentor. Pretty cheap promo, but Euro print just looks better for these cards. So of course I had to grab those, naturally as a Euro collector, because as Americans, we want what we can't have. And of course we cannot have those just willy-nilly. And then going into our next mail, I think that last bit of mail came from somebody who is mostly on eBay. I'll pop up the information, of course, if I do have that. And then our next one, let's see what we've got here. I think, is this another slab? I don't recall what this is. I don't remember what it is or who sold it to us. So let's see. Oh, it is my guy, Sparkman. I do remember this one, my friend. So Sparkman actually, I think he either won this or got it in some way from Rick in Yorkshire. And Rick and I were trying to work out a deal for this. We never did. Sparkman ended up getting it. And then he so graciously actually sold it to me for a really good price. It is a Card of Sanctity Euro print. You guys can kind of tell by the background there. It just pops so much more than the regular NA foiling for Ultimate Rares. Very sad that they look so bad, but it is what it is. What I'll be doing, I'll be snipping this slab open and actually cracking this for the binder because I don't really collect many 8s, but 8s are typically pretty decent for the condition. And, you know, these 48 certs, they seem to be okay, you know, as far as the condition goes. So I didn't look at this one like super closely, but I imagine it's not too bad. So very, very happy to add that into the collection. Thank you so much, my guy Sparkman. Go check him out. And then this next bundle of cards, this does come from, on Instagram, it's TradeX. I think it's TradeX something in exchange. I can't remember his name exactly. I know it's TradeX something. I'll be sure, of course, to pop that up on the screen for you guys. And he does also have a YouTube channel where he reviews like all of his submissions and everything. But we picked up some pretty big cards from him, some more Ultimate Rares. We're going to check this out. I thought it was kind of funny that we are giving away one of these today. Granted, this is the Ultimate Rare. I actually had him crack this card from a slab for me. We do have the Inferno Fire Blast Ultimate Rare. I think he actually stuck that in the sleeve. That's okay. So that's inside of there, so just so we know, this was a cracked PSA 9. The price he had that card as, like, basically was near mint raw price, and I was like, all right, I can't pass that up. Like, I'm never going to find this card again in Ultimate Rare in really good condition for that price. So I picked that up from him. We did get an Eliminating the League. This is from a Strike of Neos, I believe. Yeah, Strike of Neos. This is a Euro print. You guys can kind of tell just like that super like 3D foiling texture. And then the last one is a Dark Lucius level 6. This one appears to be NA print. I know he had a European print, but I think that one was unlimited, and we were just trying to collect first edition. Up next, we've got some more incredible slabs. These actually come from my good friend STF Gaming. They have been around forever, selling some product and really great service, great prices, everything, pretty much the whole 9. So definitely go check them out. Much appreciated, my friend. And we actually got a freebie. This is really cool. This is a Darkmaster Zorg. This is Portuguese. I think a Portuguese Darkmaster Zorg from Dark Revelations. I think that's what the set is. So very cool. I'm actually excited to add that one to the collection. And it'll make sense in a minute why he actually tossed that one in. So thank you for that, of course, my friend. We've got a Dark Crisis, Dark Flare Knight, first edition. This is a PSA 7. You guys may scratch your head and like, I thought you were only collecting 10s. Well, I've set a goal of collecting 1 through 10 for the Dark Crisis, Dark Flare Knight. And the goal is getting there. We've got 7, 8, 9, and 10. And what's weird is the 1 through 6, there's like no grade. So I'm going to have to try and grade those myself, which we will. You know, it's a goal. We're going to work towards that. Got the Dark Flare Knight. Up next is the Guardian Seal PSA 10. First ed, of course, from Dark Crisis. Absolutely stunning card, guys. I am so close to finishing up this set. And then the last one, you guys will see why we had that Dark Master Zork tossed in there. This is a Dark Master Zork PSA 10. Absolutely stunning card. Like, you can't make this up with how good this card looks with the ritual color and that green foiling there in the background. It just pops like so well. It really does. Thank you, STF Gaming. I very much appreciate you sending that card over. And then our next mail, I think, is this one also from Yu-Gi-Oh! Corp Trade? I think. I think so. I can't remember. Let's see what this one is. Oh, yes, it is. I think there's actually one more bit of mail that I forgot to bundle in with this stuff, so you'll see some more stuff from him. This should just be the X-Tox Hydra. I picked this up, of course, because this is just one of my favorites. It's one that likely will never see any reprints. It'll probably never see any play, but it's cool. Like, it's a cool-looking Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster. It is a quarter-century rare. It's the cover card for Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge. So that checks all the boxes. Like, I think this card is very slept on. I think this card has high potential to go up in value in the future. So I would recommend you guys maybe grab one. Oh my gosh, this one comes from my guy, Dosh the Collector. You guys know who this is. He's been on the channel and featured on many, many mail days in the past. So here we go. Let's see what we've got. CardBreakerGT, thank you, broski, for the continued love and support you've shown my page. Wishing you a blessed day once this lands. Much love, Dosh. So here we go. Let's check it out, guys. Dosh, thank you so much, my friend. We've got a Ectoplasmer first edition ultimate rare from Soul the Duelist. Just we're checking off all of these early on ultimate rares because honestly, guys, these cards are so slept on. They're so cheap. And honestly, like this card, it actually pops pretty well, like in the right lighting. Right now, it looks like just super flat. You can't even tell like it's an ultimate rare. But they're so slept on. Like, you guys really need to go buy these because the price is just way too low for how good these cards actually look. So Dosh, thank you, my friend. Let me know if you guys are still watching at this point of the video and what your favorite card of the last few were, because there's just so much to choose from. And the reason why I'm doing this now is I am moving very soon. So I want to go ahead and get all these cards unpackaged so I can actually package them properly where they're safely secured and tucked away for the move. And then we're just going to go right into this next card, guys. This is another eBay seller, another kind of similar situation as the cross counter. This is another Flaming Eternity Ultimate Rare, but this one pops. This is a Spiral Spear Strike First Edition Ultimate Rare from Flaming Eternity. Just a beautiful card. Another card that's incredibly undervalued. Like these old school, early on Ultimate Rares, they just look so good. And then rolling right into our next one. This one also comes from Pink Cave Collectibles. I forgot to lump this together with their stuff from earlier. So this is, I think, a secret. Yes, this is the Torrential Tribute from Legendary Collection. I think Yugioh's World. Yeah, this is Yugioh's World, First Edition Secret Rare. So there's going to be a few of these in this mail day video. Like I was saying, guys, I'm collecting these. I would like to get all Euro print, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You got to get what you can get. And then rolling right along. I think this comes from, what's his name on Instagram? I'm drawing, let me see, it's actually on here. Spanx TCG. So I'm surprised I forgot that one. He's got a pretty cool name. This is another Legendary Collection Yugi. I think this is Yugi's World. No, this is Joey's World. This is Legendary Collection Joey's World, Pot of Greed, Secret Rare. These only come in first edition, but still just a beautiful card, guys. Again, there's a reason why I'm collecting all these Secret Rares, because that's the only printing for some of them. So just to see those for the very first time is just amazing. We've got more incredible European print this time. Legendary Collection. I believe this is just Yugi's World Secret Rares. These actually come from THG Cards. Definitely go check them out. Great prices, great service. So we've actually got 2 packages from them. So we're going to get this first bundle. Oh, you guys saw it. You guys may have been spoiled, but we've got that first one there, and then we're going to pull out this second bundle. Oh my gosh, this is just incredible, guys. I cannot believe we do actually have these as their Secret Rares. If I can actually get these out of here, let's go ahead and just dump them out just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. I think that's all of our top loaders. So let's go into those first. I did kind of spoil it with the first one, but this is a Panther Warrior. This card, this is one of the few tin promos that do actually come in European print from way back in the day. So we do have that inside of there, plus some more cards. Let's get them out of their prison. So we've got a Panther Warrior, a Rocket Warrior. This card, oh my gosh, like you can tell this is European print. One, by just how much more saturated the foiling is, how much more saturated the card is, and then the text box. So if you guys see, like the text box is really dark. It's almost like super dark, like bolded print where it's very deeply saturated. Just looks amazing. And then we've got a Prohibition. This is from Legendary Collection Yugi's World. We've got something behind that. Again, these are all European prints specifically. Next one is a Buster Blader. This card just looks amazing as a Secret Rare. I think it honestly, you know, I'll go out there and say it looks better than the original tin promo. And then up next, we've got some more in here. Exarion Universe just looks stunning as a secret. This card just looks, it does look so stunning as a Secret Rare. So we got Exarion Universe, and then an Exchange from the Legendary Collection Yugi's World, all first edition. And then this last one, it did kind of spoil a little bit. It is a Dark Magician Girl. This is the Secret Rare. So of course, we've got to get this out of here and check this card out. I think that's all I picked up from them as we just completely tear that off of there, but you know, that's okay. So that is all their information. We got to check this card out though. So here is a look at that beautiful Dark Magician Girl European print Legendary Collection Yugi's World First Edition Secret Rare, guys. This card just looks stunning. Like, I don't care what you say. This card looks good, honestly, in North American print, European print, even as the original Magician's Force Secret Rare, but this card just looks so good. I'm very, very thrilled to add this one to the collection. You guys just don't even know. You don't even know. Can't even comprehend. We're going to go right into our next one, guys. We're getting pretty close to the very end of all of this stuff. We're going to see what else we've got inside of here. I can't remember who this was. We're going to flip it over. Who was this? Who sent this stuff? Blue, I think it's Blue Bully TCG on Instagram. So these are just some more promos and other various things that I did need. We're going to take a look at all of these cards and just see just what he sent over. I do really appreciate when sellers use that blue painter's tape, because I do too whenever I'm packaging and shipping my stuff. It keeps stuff secure. It doesn't get all sticky stuff like on the top loaders, and it's really easy to remove. But regardless, that's my rant of the day, and just token of appreciation for you, Blue Bully, for sending this stuff in. We've got an Earthbound Immortal, the whatever Raska. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one, but this card is really, really tough to find in good condition, because this tin honestly doesn't get open all that often. And then here's another card. This is just a random first edition holo from Ancient Prophecy. It's the Discord. You know, speaking of which, you know, plugging in here, go join the Discord, link below in the description. We've got a Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames from Shadows of Infinity. This is just the ultra rare, guys. Calm down. It's not the ultimate rare yet. We're going to get there one day. And then the last card is a Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. This card, like, whenever I see these for sale, I buy them because these are so cheap. They are incredibly cheap. And nobody is opening up these special editions of Elemental Energy for just how beautiful these secret rares look. Like, I'm just going to pull this one out real quick so you guys can actually see and just admire that absolutely stunning and beautiful secret rare this card does, you know, just feature. It's amazing. It honestly looks so good. But going into this next one, this does come from a Small Soldier on Instagram. I think it's just Small Soldier, maybe some numbers after the name. Of course, I'm going to pop it up on the screen. We've got some cards that they actually hooked us up with. So we've got a Beast King Barbaros, and then we've got the Slip. I think there should be one more card. We're missing something. Let's see what else. Yes, I did actually miss it. So it was actually missing inside of this top loader. I actually snuck it in there. So this is a first edition Ancient Sacred Wyvern Ultimate Rare from Ancient Prophecy. He bought this, I think, from a collection that was like pack fresh pulled. So I'm like, of course I want that one. And then all these individual commons and rares, these are actually pack fresh pulls as well. This is Ancient Prophecy. I think that's all what this is. Yeah, all Ancient Prophecy that, of course, I'm going to add into the collection. Just continue to push that. And here's a Blackwing Thane, the Steel Chain. I actually like how we sleeve this one just because, you know, it's a Ruxin card. It just, you know, tips off the tongue really well. But I am very thrilled to add that one to the collection. That is a beautiful, beautiful ultimate rare. Believe it or not, we are actually almost done. I think there's 5 packages left. This one here comes again from Yugioh Corp Trades on Instagram. This is the 3rd bundle of cards I picked up from them. So clearly they have some really good cards. So we've got a first edition Enervating Miss. This is from Soul of the Duelist. Let's see this card. No, they're not taped together. This is Enervating Miss, and then we've got a Lightning Punisher. This is from Cyber Dark Impact, another beautiful ultimate rare. Stunning card, of course. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Is there something back here? There is. Whoops, so we've got a Nitro unit. This is from the Lost Millennium Ultimate Rare. Of course, you guys know, naturally, I love ultimate rares. And then on the back of this one is a Tri-Blaze Accelerator. This card actually looks really nice as an ultimate rare. Of course, these cards will be featured one day in an upcoming mail day video, or not mail day, but actual collection showcase video when I do get all these cards into some binders. And then I've got the Test Tiger. This is from Gladiator's Assault. Very difficult to actually get this card, especially in good condition. It's not, what this card actually comes as, does this come as an ultra or is it a secret rare? I think it's maybe both. I know it comes as a secret rare in Legendary Collection like GX or something. We've got 3 more items left, guys. I can't believe we made it down to these last few items of this mail day video. And I kind of saved these for a reason because these last 3 are, you know, they're all special to me, but these last 3, oh my gosh, like it's just incredible. So this actually came from a Facebook seller that I think I picked this stuff up from him like way back in February or March or something. So we're going to see just what all is inside of this bundle. So he actually threw in a freebie. I do not remember ordering that from this guy. So this is a Prophecy Destroyer from Return of the Duelist Ultimate Rare. I love this card, guys. This one looks so cool. I'm not specifically collecting Return of the Duelist, but I'm collecting this guy. I think I actually have 1 or 2 copies already. So I will happily take that one any day. But I don't know, does it actually have a full note? I think it does. Oh, that's incredible. So thanks again for being a cool buyer. It was great talking with / working with you. Hope to do business again soon. I'll catch you on your YouTube channel, Best David. So David, if you're still watching this video, yes, I finally opened up that mail. Thank you so much for that freebie. And let's really just check out what all he sent us. So if you guys have been following up on the channel, I've been collecting and I've set a goal of trying to get all the original ultimate rares from the OCG exclusive cards. So you guys will see we kind of spoiled it a little bit because they just kind of fall out of there, but that's okay. We've got a Thousand Eyes Restrict ultimate rare. This card just, again, looks so good. Oh my gosh. Then here's a big one, guys. This is the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. So what makes these special, this comes from, it's the, what's it called? Versa Collectibles will know. It's one of the rarest boxes out there where you can pretty much only get this inside of, it's like a structure deck box. I can't remember the name of it. I'll pop the information up on the screen right now. But this is the only way you can get this. It's only printing of these cards in Ultimate Rare, and it comes in a 4-pack bundle in its own little promo pack. So these, if you don't remember, these are actually like the original Dragon's Roar structure deck that we got. And then the next one is the Vampire Genesis Ultimate Rare from Zombie Lord. I think it was, Zombie Lord was the name of it. That's just crazy, guys. And the next one is, I think this is Inferno Flame Emperor. We've got that one there. And then the last one is the Ocean Dragon Daedalus coming in as the Ultimate Rare. These old school structure deck monsters in Ultimate Rare just look so stunning, guys. You absolutely have to add these to the collection. They're all actually not that expensive. The most expensive one, you know, not surprising, is the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Definitely go grab them, guys. Pick them up for your collection. And then we've got 2 more pieces of mail to go into. This one actually, it came from a Japanese seller, but my friend, also Versa Collectibles, who should know what that previous product was, because I know he actually has a sealed version of that one. He helped middleman this card for me, and you guys probably know if you've been following the channel for a while, I've been hunting this card for many, many, many months, and then pretty much like the last year I've been trying to find this card. So we're just gonna, no, well, I guess last 2 years. And the price finally dropped on it, and I absolutely had to pick it up for my collection. Look at this card, guys. It is the 20th anniversary of the Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. What's really nice with these, so you guys can see the 20th anniversary stamp right there, and then it does have that red letter text. That's what made these so unique. The new ones, just, they don't look quite right. With the gold letter text, I really think the 25th anniversary card should have looked a little bit different, but this is just incredible, guys. We've got 1 more piece of mail to go. I hope you guys have stuck through all of this video because, you know, there's some very special cards to me that I've been working on a long time to add to my collection. So this one actually is a eBay, I bought this as like, I bought it off eBay, so it has the eBay authenticity guarantee. And I believe I have had this card, when did I get it? I think I got it like back in January. So this card has just been sitting there in that package since then. This is my, I will go ahead and spoil it a little bit. It is a Ultimate Rare. It is a hero monster. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know what this might be. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. The very last card of this mail day video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and let me know down below what has been your favorite. It is a Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. This is the European print version. It's kind of hard to see, you know, through this packaging. Of course, I'm going to save some time and not go into everything individually. We will, of course, save that later when we do actually a collection showcase, but very, very beautiful card, guys. It's hard to tell through this lighting right now. You guys can kind of see right there just those deeper, richer Ultimate foiling patterns, but this is a European print, pretty much flawless copy of Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. Pretty tough to find in European print in good condition for a really good price. So I'm very happy I picked that one up, and pretty much thrilled and ecstatic and happy with every single card in this mail day video. I have no clue how long this video is going to be, but I hope you guys have enjoyed sharing these experiences with me, seeing what cards I'm getting in my collection. So let me know down below before you do head out what cards you are working for in your collection. I do have to give a massive shout out to our channel members: Rare Hunter X, Cameron Gaming TCG, Sargoni666, K-Dragon, Mark Donnelly, Lazy Dane, Cody Slater, Pineapple Bow, Attention Duelist, Josh Evans, Michael P. Sutton, Call Me Koyere, Hey Ghosty, Anima the Hallowed, and Ricardo Espinoza Salazar. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I do hope you have a nice day. Hope you have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is CardBreaker. I'm out.